afternoon, everybody. Rick and Deb here. We are standing in front of the Blue Whale in Catoosa, Oklahoma. Took us about 2.5 hour drive. It's a beautiful, gorgeous day, not a cloudless sky. Just no wind, nothing. It's a beautiful day. So if you're awake on appropriate t-shirts and hats for the Route 66 adventure, by the way, we are on Route 66. How cool is that? In Catoosa, Oklahoma, standing in front of the Blue Whale attraction. So if you're not doing anything this afternoon, come along and join us as we explore and visit the Blue Whale in Catoosa, Oklahoma. Come on along with us. Okay, well, we got in. Now we're going to get started. Here's one of these signs that's got how far it is from place to place. Lou Mitchell's restaurant is that way. I guess it's got, it don't really, 711 miles. Old Joliet Prison is 665 miles. Route 66 Wall Art in Pontiac, Illinois, 604 miles. Route 66 Drive in Springfield, Illinois is 523 miles. And it just goes to Merrimack Caverns is 531 miles. Blue Shallow Motel is 506 miles. Yeah, Wigwam Motel in Holbrook, Arizona is 916 miles. Locomotive Park, Kingman, Arizona is 1,154 miles. I mean, Santa Monica Pier is 1,505 miles. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, it may not, I don't think they got everything they had before. I think part of it's been torn down. And we got some very loud jets flying overhead. And here's the little place where you buy your souvenirs at. And it's actually got the history of the Blue Whale. The following excerpt was written by Hugh's daughter, Dee Dee Davis Belt, for the Catoosa Historical Society's History of Catoosa book, published in 2003 to celebrate Catoosa Centennial. Dee Dee passed away January 8, 2006. The Blue Whale was built by Hugh S. Davis, Boy Scout, photographer, zoologist, lecturer, father of 2, grandfather of 4, great-grandfather of 9, and friends of many. Hugh believed that every day was a beautiful day, that people should use the talents God gave them, that one should keep busy by thinking, planning, and creating, that people should love what they do and do what they love, that you should always finish what you start, and that you should enjoy life and live to its fullest. The pond on the Davis property was always a fun place. Before the whale was built, the kids were friends of the Davis son, Blaine, and daughter, Dee Dee, swam, canoed in dugout African canoes, played King of the Hill by throwing each other off the large floating rafts, fished for perch and bass. They picnicked in the summer and skated on the ice in the winter. Then Hugh's children grew up and the pond was quiet, but not for long. When Blaine and his sons, John and Paul, their favorite place was across the road, building, exploring with their papa. Hugh had always had a project in the making, whether it was building furniture, creating an alligator ranch, or constructing an ark. He was always busy. After his retirement from the Tulsa Zoo, he devoted all of his time to developing the facilities to educate people about the nature. First, he built the ark with its cute cutout wooden animals smiling at the kids who celebrated birthdays there. Then the alligator ranch and nature acres with its live alligator, snake pit, and prairie dog village. In the late 1960s, at the age of 60, Hugh began to doodle pictures of a fish that he wanted to build at the pond. From that involved a whale. Larger and larger he grew. From sketches on napkins to drawings on oversized sheets of paper, Hugh left notes about the materials he used to build the Blue Whale. Okay, that's really interesting. That's just kind of a brief synopsis of the Blue Whale. So let's go on and explore. There's the bathrooms over there, and that thatch, supposed to be like a thatch type of a building. And there's other grounds. We're going to see where we can go. Here, let's just kind of walk around. It used to be you could get up on the fin of the whale and jump into this pond. You cannot do that, of course, for quite a few years. And then here is, around here they used to sell maybe like drinks and snacks and things of that nature. I don't know if they still do that anymore. I know they do have the Route 66 pop in there. So, and then here's picnic tables that you can sit at if you so desire. This is probably the third or fourth time we've been here. It was such a beautiful day. We thought we would just kind of take a little road trip and visit this again. And then there was something over here. I'm not sure what this might have been at one time. I'm not sure what that might have been at one time. And then in here, I don't know. I don't know what this was. This might have been tables. It kind of looks like they might have been tables. But other than that, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. There's a few people here today. It's not overly busy, which is a good thing. We're going to go down inside the belly of the blue whale here in just a little bit. But I may walk around and explore some other areas of this. I did not do that last time I was here. So we're just going to kind of walk around here a little bit and see what we can run across. Now there used to be like the banner said, there was an ark over here. Last time we were here it was in pretty bad shape. And there's a walkway that you can take that goes around the blue whale. I just don't think there's anything over here anymore. Looks like it's all oh, maybe not. Let me walk around the other way and we'll see what's down here. I don't know. I've been down here for a few years now. So let's see if we can walk down this other area here just real quick. I think we got to walk around. And of course across the way is the Arrowwood trading post. That's been there as long as I can remember. I'll probably try to get pictures of that here later. Well, let's just walk over and see what we can find. There's just something over here. The ark is gone. Pretty much everything is gone. There is some structures what remaining, like the base here might have been the ark. I don't know. It could have been kind of shaped like a boat or an ark here. It's a shame. We were here several years ago and it was still here. I can't remember if I took pictures of it or not. I may have. I can't remember right offhand. But I bet you that's where the ark was. And then Noah's Ark. And then this might have been a pond or something at one time. But they have literally just cleared everything out from where we were. I think we was only here like 2 or 3 years ago. Well, since then, they have literally cleared everything out. There's this over here. I'm thinking this might have been a pond. Maybe this was where the alligators were. This might have been where the alligators were. Of course, there's nothing in here anymore. Let's just kind of take a peek. Yeah. Yep, that's what it looks like. There's just nothing there anymore. That's so sad. But at least blue whale is still here. Okay, I think we went far enough into here. Had quite a bit of other activities here at one time, but sadly that's all gone. I'm just thankful that the blue whale is still here. And of course I said this earlier when we were at the bridges. Today is Monday, April the 21st, and it's about almost 1:30. And yeah, we're just going to take a look around, and it probably won't take very long. There's just not as much to look at as there used to be here. But you know, that's the way things go. So like I said, it's a good thing. I'm happy that at least the blue whale is still here. And again, we are on Route 66. When we get down here, we found a restaurant. We're going to go have some lunch here in just a little bit. There's a few cars here. Of course, right here is where we did our intro earlier. Right here for the welcome side with the blue whales, Oklahoma US 66. Swimming is prohibited. Riding on the whale is prohibited. Well, kind of figured that one out already. But, at any rate, oh, here's another Elk City. We've been to Elk City, 271 miles from here. We've been to Elk City. We've been to Weatherford. We've been to El Reno. We've been to Luther. We have been to Bristol, and we've been to Miami. All these towns we've done video on and been to, and they're all straight. What would that be? West. Okay. Well, let's go look around here a little bit. Let's go explore this blue whale. I think there's somebody down here now. So let's go get it. The management is not responsible for accidents or injuries in or around the pond. All right, this is cool. Now, see, last time I climbed up to the upper level, and I don't think they have the ladder is gone. I do not see a ladder. So, oh yes there is. Yes there is. There's a ladder. Okay, now we're getting ready to go into the belly of the beast. Not really. The blue whale's not a beast. The blue whale's nice. And see, there's the teeth. And we're actually in the entrance of the mouth. And see, at one time, you could slide down this right here and splash into the water. That would have been so fun. But of course, they've not done it since I've been visiting the blue whale. So it's been quite some time. And then over here, you can actually walk, well, you used to be able to go up to the top of the fins and jump off. Wouldn't that have been fun? That would have been so fun. And the pond really looks very nice. It looks very clean, very nice. I think they keep this really up in good shape for what they've got. They keep the whale in pretty good shape. But yeah, we just got here and we're going to go to the inside the tail of the blue whale. Tail of the blue whale. Now, I could have sworn I was able to get up there last time I was here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm dreaming. But I do think, it seemed like to me I remember being up there. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. Evidently not. So let's go back and let's see if we can climb up here and go to the upper. Oh no, they've got it blocked off. Doggone it all, they sure do. They've got it blocked off. Man, that's so sad. Well, at least I got up here before and I got pictures of it. When I was here before, I was able to get pictures upstairs. You have to go back a little ways on our YouTube page, but you should be able to see pictures I took of the upstairs part. So I'm kind of glad I was here to do that earlier. Okay, I decided to do a voiceover on this last clip of the blue whale because I just didn't get to do an outro. I just thought I'd explain what was going on. We were here on Monday the 21st, and it's really there's a lot of things that are no longer there now at the Blue Whale attraction. The Noah's Ark is gone. The alligator pond is gone. I think it's been gone for a long time, though. There's just a lot of things I didn't get to say, and I completely forgot to do an outro. So again, we're at the Blue Whale in Catoosa, Oklahoma, and but the Blue Whale is still very much looks in real good shape. It used to be when you walked inside, there was a upper level and had a ladder, and you could look up on this upper level. Well, they've got that boarded off for some reason, and I don't know why. But anyway, I just want to say thank you for watching these videos. Please remember, like, subscribe, and share, and go out and explore your world. Be safe, have fun, be aware of your surroundings, and we'll see you on the next videos. I just wanted to get on here and just explain a little bit on this last segment. So as always, we will see you on the next video. So goodbye for now.